wasn't for God saving me from my own self-destruction. I was born into a family that believed that Jesus is the Jewish Messiah. I have known all my life that Jesus is Jewish and that he's the promised Messiah. But unfortunately, when I was young, I lost all of my extended family, and I really was left cold and empty. And I tried to create family through the congregation and my community, but unfortunately, people change, and when people would leave, another part of my heart would get broken. And eventually, it got to the point where I was so broken that I didn't know how to love anymore. And then, as I grew up, I gave little bits and pieces to God, little parts of myself after I was about 13, when my parents finally were like, what's going on? And so, after many tears, many scriptures, many apologies for the self-destructive patterns I had developed, I had come to the realization that the only one that could show me how to love is Jesus, because Jesus is the ultimate display of God's everlasting love for us, that God loved us so much that he would send his son, a part of himself, to die for our sins. And that was so beautiful to me, and that's part of the reason why I let myself be open to him working in my life. And so as I got older, it was okay. I tried to make it work, but after high school, I found myself in an empty apartment with an empty life, an empty house, and an even emptier heart. And so I finally gave the smallest piece of my heart, the smallest ice cube that I had held on to all these years, that I was afraid was going to get broken again. I finally gave it up to God, and now I can love in the same way that he loves us, with a love everlasting and as unconditionally as humanly possible. So the next song we're going to sing for you is a song written by our lovely Giselle. It's called Unfailing Love, and it is a song about how God does love us unfailingly, and he is worthy of praise because of it.